really big plays and made an impression on a lot of people.
Alrighty, here we go. We got the draft going. We got a couple of bans, paper bans. We have Slowbro Hoopa not getting any play time here in game number 1.
No, absolutely not. And I know Whaley's hurting from that, definitely. She probably wanted to stay on that Hoopa grind, considering it looked so good in that second game of Losers Finals. Getting the Charizard and Leafeon bans, and a Gyarados ban from the side of version 1. Oh, never mind. They changed it.
They changed it. The caster curse is real. Instead, they're going to go ahead and ban Cramorant out from version 1. This should be very interesting. I mean, we've seen Cramorant get a lot of play today. It's not going to get play in this match, and neither is that Blaziken.
Yeah, absolutely. Some really good bands here. Very curious to see what is going to go first on both sides. Looks
Mm-hmm.
like Rustic is taking that Umbreon humongous for the side of V1 to start.
Yeah, Umbreon always a good first pick. It's very safe. It's very good in almost everything. So you're never really giving up a ton of your strategy if you take that first. But here we go. War Legion grabbing the Eldegoss and grabbing that Trevenant.
Yeah, I think this is one of the first games that we've seen War Legion not go for that Mamoswine pick. So I'm excited to see what Cygnus does on this tree. Whaley and Liko picking for the side of version 1 right now. It looks like we're going to lock in Blissey and the Urshifu.
Ooh, Urshifu for Liko. We'll see if it's gonna stay what the build is currently looking like, a Punch Bear single striker Shifu with that eject button. We'll take a peek though. I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. We'll see what War Legion wants to respond with, but currently they're hovering that Gyarados.
Yeah, absolutely. Chunti on that Gyarados has looked really, really strong tonight, and all Demo's picking that Mew back up again, leaving it back to Scarf and Lock for version 1 to pick. Scarf
Ooh.
locking in that Serena pick again. Monstrous pick for them. And it looks like Lock's going to lock in a possible Espeon here.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I think this is the first time I've seen Locke play Espeon. I've seen him play Sylveon a couple times. Haven't seen them on that Espeon, but taking a peek. I mean, we might get a first rotation of jungle, that central area, maybe going over to Liko just to get them online as their Shifu, obviously a notably bad laner. But we'll take a peek. Last pick here for War Legion. They're grabbing the Glaceon.
I'm excited to see Glaceon come out for the first time of my knowledge in this tournament tonight.
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen Glaceon in quite some time. Not something that gets picked up a ton in competitive, but it still has plenty of viability. Those A presses that it offers, the lock on ability, if you go Icicle Spear, and then obviously Icy Wind has a great secure ability.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely would personally lean more towards that Icicle Spear build here. And I would definitely maybe look into getting an incense on one of the Mons on the side of War Legion with Whaley on that Blissey.
Yeah, not getting the Hoopa this time. Obviously, that goes down and banned in the pre-bans, those paper bans. So unfortunately, for them, for Whaley. No Hoopa today, but Blissey, obviously another character that she's very proficient on. You see that gold badge.
Yeah, Whaley has quite the Mon pool when it comes to all of her supporters. She is incredible on pretty much any of them.
Here we go. Grand Finals, War Legion, version 1, game 1. Winner's advantage, one game going to War Legion. We're going to see double EVs taken towards this bottom lane.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like on the side of War Legion, they are putting the Glaceon in the jungle and possibly a double invade coming for them as well.
Yeah, here we go. Eldegoss looking to peel towards the red buff. Blue buff was secured by Liko in this jungle, but here comes Whaley. They snuff out the invade. They're going to try to get the secure. They do. Oh, bad for War Legion because they're going to have to pop some of the X speeds, and that's exactly what they do to get back to safety.
Yeah, quite impressive there, getting that secure on that pub foo especially. So, absolutely good for the side of B1. It looks like he is going to be heading top here, and I'm excited to see which bear he is playing.
Ooh, it is a water bear. Very interesting. We don't see this a ton. That rapid striker Shifu, they're going to probably try to immediately rip these birds. 4 members of each team lining up for them. And yeah, here comes our Shifu. There goes the strikes. And they're going to just try to get on into it. And they get the Glossiphore. Glossiphore goes down. The rest of the birds looking like they're going to get cleaned up here by V1. But Liko is not done diving in for Rama and Shifu. They get another KO, this time on Glaceon.
Yeah, Liko doing absolutely great here, making sure that Steenie is able to just sit back and farm and get itself being closer to being online. Magikarp also looking pretty close to filling that gauge right now. So, it's going to be online here soon as well.
Yeah, taking a peek here. Jungle invade looking imminent here. Blue buff awarded to Liko as they get that last hit. Oh, and they're not done. They're looking to take numbers and take names. This name is Glaceon. It's going down. 8-minute birds now free for the taking. And Liko gonna continue scaling upward.
Absolutely. Version 1 doing really nice job in these last few games that we've seen them in, getting that early lead and making it a big lead.
Yeah, 75 points to be exact currently. Primarily, I think, primarily in this top lane, and about 30. Actually, look, I think they have actually done a little bit better bottom lane, which is actually surprising, at least on the score front. Junti finally gets evolved onto this Gyarados. 720 birds coming to fruition. We have a stop Serena, able to clean up some of that. And wow, Whaley able to clean that rest of that up. And Gyarados going to have to bounce, eject on way back to the safety of the pad. 3 points go in, 30 looking to be imminent. They get the 30 in, 18. They're going to get the 16 in there, leaving that at 2, 124 nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I just said, these early leads are huge for them. The side of War Legion struggling quite a bit level-wise. Version 1 is getting away from them levels very quickly, and that is going to be very hard to come back against.
Oh, here comes the Unite move, the flowing fists all the way towards the tier 2 goal, but they just find the back of the Pokemon Center. That's a huge bit of XP for War Legion as they look to grab the Umbreon. They do grab the Umbreon as well. And now we have a Registeel. Gyarados looking to just turn and burn, grip and rip it, along with this Glaceon, and that's exactly what you want if you're War Legion.
Yeah, absolutely. The rip there of the bottom is huge for War Legion to get them that extra EXP to try to get them closer to leveling these things out. And it looks like Serena is working on ripping that top objective, but Tree might be able to steal it, and it does.
Oh, yeah, they do steal that away from Scarf on that Serena. The 10 points going in from Whaley. Looking to peel back and get another 6 in, leaving the goal at 8. Nice surf from Mew to at least stop things for the time being. 8 points left on this goal. The Cavalry is here. They're looking to now break the goal, and they do. Nice overdunk here. V1 taking it to him, 195-0, but this fight's not done. Another Psychic Solaire able to come out from Espeon. More damage going in. Another flowing fist from Urshifu. They get a double KO. They're looking to get a 2-piece, maybe a 3-piece, but Trevenant able to stop that in its tracks, and they might be grabbing Whaley, and they do. It's actually Mew getting that secure.
Yeah, absolutely. Really good push there from version 1. War Legion definitely answering well on their side. And, looking to maybe get in a couple goals here on that bottom objective because version 1 almost has that 200-point lead again.
Yeah, look at Serena looking to try to get on into this Glaceon. Not able to do it. There comes a stomp. There comes a nice little play there. Here comes the Glacial Stage. Queenly Ascendant able to pick up Glaceon, throw them to the ground. Serena's going to try to have to get back on in. Are they going to be able to have the stomps out? Nice Horn Leech from Trevenant. Trevenant gets the KO. Now it's Umbreon looking to snarl and get back to the safety of pad. Eldegoss has the Cotton Spore up, but they're just going to retreat.
Yeah, absolutely. The Serena looking really good here. I really like the choice of Grassy Glide as well instead of Drop Kick here. I think that extra little displacement is really big for the side of version 1.
Absolutely. Level 12 on this Urshifu. Blissey going to try to get some vision on the rest of the team of War Legion. We're going to see 5 members, but completely taking that off the map really quickly was V1. They put the Regirock in the handbag. Here comes the Dragon Current from Gyarados. They don't really get the KOs. Umbreon's going to Moonlight Prance, but here comes Scarf. They had the Bliss Assist on them. Here comes some more eggs. Here comes the Surging Strikes from Urshifu. There comes all the Unite moves getting popped out. Solar Beam looking to fire from the back line. And look at this. War Legion looking to siege this tier 1 goal. V1 on the defense, but they have the defenses covered here, Gary.
Yeah, absolutely. Version 1 doing a wonderful job holding this pad right now. These fights are going on for quite some time, Kyle. Both teams doing an incredible job of positioning and making sure they stay alive as long as they possibly can.
Yeah, level 13 already. Liko looking really good on this Rapid Strike Urshifu. Look at here, Serena Scarf is level 11. You'd like to get this thing to level 13 if you can. Getting another objective, especially by yourself, would be beneficial. Gyarados is looming. I don't know if they're going to even try to contest this. Doesn't look like it. Looking like that Lecky going over to V1.
Yeah, really nice lucky for them as well, especially considering it is almost time for that Ray fight. Side of version 1 looking a little scarce on Unite moves, but I'm sure with about 40 seconds, they are going to be able to get those back.
Absolutely. Yeah, 195-0. Another game, Gary. We saw version 1 take a 0 burger for the other team into the Ray fight last game. We're seeing it here again. A lot of great defense here. Great job covering all of their points, not allowing big scores and big chunks of points to go in from either team. We're going to see a Ray fight here. V1 getting set up.
Yeah, and having both of those tier 1 pads up for the Ray fight gives them a point of place to retreat to if they need the extra healing.
Yeah, we're going to see where this engage begins. Trevenant going in from the choke. Rustic looking for some vision. They do see that the tree is in vision and playing through the choke. Playing through this top path, we do have Glaceon. And we have a little bit of a stalemate between the Gyarados and Serena. We're going to see either team maybe make a push on a goal. Mew's going to look to go engage. Here comes a drop kick from Serena. Big stomp on it. Here comes the Queenly Ascendant, but it gets canceled by the Glaceon passive.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one update that needs to be made to Serena. That poor Unite move always gets canceled by so many things. Bliss Assistance going off and picking up a KO on the Mew. Urshifu on the Glaceon right now. 3 members on the side of War Legion are down with 5 up on the side of version 1. Version 1 looking to take this.
Yeah, double KO from the Liko. Single or Rapid Striker Shifu looking really good right now. It's just this Gyarados that could do some damage. V1 looking to peel towards the Ray, but they know they don't need it. They're looking to just take the Gyarados. They take the Gyarados. Now it's just Eldegoss and Mew. Rapid Striker Shifu looking to go in on the Mew. Mew's going to be a little bit slippery, a little bit hard to get down. And looking for the back cap is the Umbreon. They get snuffed out by the Glaceon. And V1's looking to stand tall, looking to be on the defensive. They're going to look to grab this Mew. They find the Mew. Mew's going to try to dash on away, and they do.
Yeah, it looks like the Glaceon is going to just try to start ripping here, but Liko quickly able to take it out, being a level 15 Water Bear. Something incredibly hard to deal with.
Oh, and Serena almost chunking down Eldegoss. Bounce comes out from Gyarados with a little bit of a Dragon Breath. And with 10 seconds, Gary, V1 is looking to take game one and evening up the set. What winner's advantage? We have 1-1 here in the grand finals.
Absolutely. You can tell version 1 is coming back to play with vengeance from the first set of their tournament against War Legion.
Oh yeah, there's almost a zero burger. 195.38 is your final. Looking good here. V1 has tied this up, and looking at the damage, look at Liko almost breaking that 100K barrier for the first time tonight. Says we have not seen anybody do that yet.
Yeah, absolutely. And Locke not far behind with 94K, and Whaley with 94K on the Blissey heels. Blissey has just been really strong tonight, and I think more teams might want to start in utilizing it.
Honestly, I don't see why not. Yeah. 94K from Locke too. For the first time I've seen, this is the first time I've seen Locke play Espeon, and putting up nearly 100K damage is massive. Yeah, what a great first game here. Holding this Gyarados to 0 KOs, Gary.
Yeah, and Chunti has been quite the monster on that Gyarados tonight. So clearly version 1 knew what they needed to do to hold it back.
Massive picks here. I'm excited to see how this draft, kind of evolves, right? I mean, when you have these long series, especially something that's, maybe not necessarily technically 5 games, but for all intents and purposes, it's, probably going to go to 4 games, I imagine. You see teams that, especially that they've seen each other in early rounds, they're kind of getting a little bit of familiar how they're wanting to play, and V1 is looking to line this up for a comeback.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm curious to see if we do get any, maybe some target bans pulled out from anybody, or if either team switches up their drafts, because, a lot of them were on mods they are very, very comfortable with, so maybe they'll just stick to the usual.
I mean, they are sticking to the same slow bro ban. On paper is V1. We'll take a peek. We'll wait to see word from War Legion, see what they're going to do. I think leaving Hoopa as the ban, I'm going to be biased here, Gary. I don't want to change my overlay, but also I wouldn't want to have Whaley on it if I'm War Legion.
Yeah, I can't say that I would blame them for keep sticking with the Hoopa, but they definitely gave War Legion some things to think about clearly because they are taking a minute to decide what they want to ban outside. But it does look like they will stick with the Hoopa.
Yep. I don't have to change my overlays. It's a beautiful thing. I'm going to tell them we're ready. We keep these games going. It's getting late for everybody.